What's happening, guys? Olizandri here, bringing you the tips, the tricks and the strategies for launch, because I've actually never done a launch gameplay video, and straight off the bat you will have seen that motion sensor spot. That motion sensor spot, I think, is my base strat for the level. Now that whole little bit of terrain, that whole little area, you'll watch me use it really well now. Apart from the fact that you can see, like, on the radar whenever it pops up again for you to mode at the moment, you'll see the motion sensor covers 2 choke points. Ideally my strat for launch is to get them into the spawn that is directly behind me, or the one where this guy's coming from right now, and trap them in it. Basically, with the motion sensor there, I got 2 routes, the middle route straightly cut off. I can tell every bit of movement that's going on, and the whole little area here is nice for coverage. You see, I duck into it every time I need to reload, every time I need to heal up, or whatever you want to call it, every time I want to regenerate my health. It's a nice little bit of cover. It takes you away from enemy's view and you can do whatever you want. Originally my base strat for launch used to be like, if I wanted to have a good game, if I didn't want to have so much stress, because launch is one of the maps that is often hated by quite a lot of people. It's not one that's generally liked all that much, because when that rocket goes off, it's the complaint you hear all the time. Whoever put that rocket in the game is a moron. It's the complaint you hear all the time. So I used to be over near the rocket and cutting off traffic routes over there, but then since then I've pretty much discovered that being in that center map, locking down that area with a motion sensor and then being able to use it as a base of operations to go forward, backwards, etc., use it as a safe zone, it works out really well. So if you ever have any trouble with launch, try this strategy out. Try to use that as your base zone, your home hub. It's center map, so you can get to anywhere else you need to get to as fast as you need to get to. So that's just a great way to play. It works for me. It always brings generally good scores as soon as I get it working. You'll just see me use it every time I'm uncertain of enemies' positions. You'll notice I start to gravitate towards the center of the map and back to my home base area. So, you know, set strategies, always good. They always keep games flowing and you always keep you doing well. But this is a talking point, this bit here in the video. How many times can you put a person in last stand before you actually kill them? He's been revived once. I'm coming back for the second try. Down for the second time. Get stunned. Can't finish him off. Revived. Again. My god. And finally I take him down, but at the sacrifice of my own health, at the sacrifice of my own life, because of the fact I've been fighting him there for 30 seconds, I get backstabbed. How irritating is that? One time I actually met a guy with an 8KD, and I wondered why until I played him. And that was actually his base strat. What he would do is he would go with some friends to a back corner of the map where he could head glitch with flakjackers, so you couldn't nade him out. Now him and his friends, he had one just lie right behind him. Whenever anyone shot him and didn't get a headshot, of course, because a headshot's an instant kill on a last stand user, he'd drop into last stand, he'd be unable to be hit, so he wouldn't die. So then the friend would just revive him and he'd keep going and going. Now, I thought, wow, that's really douchey, so I went and checked out his player card, and that is entirely how he got the 8KD. Every single game down his recent player list had the same thing going on. I can't understand why people would buy the game to play it that way. Anyway, this has been a quick smash with the Gold Enfield on launch. Please rate, comment, subscribe and all that jazz. Bump on the Respawn app and I will see you around. Cheers for watching.